Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He shifted at the last minute. That messed up the blocking assignment.
The game's first play, second down. They'll go again to Jones. And it worked its way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry. Now they're left with a much more manageable 33. The CD for this offense of 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh, he got it off the deflection.
Intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football. It was the first thing.
I can just go back double close. Double wild.
He's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. On first down, Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Eagles at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club is more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. But Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football. They're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they can...
And that's going to be caught. Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year.
That's touchdown.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let them shift.
An interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Pick, I knew it. He walled me off. Fucking pick. I knew it. Good job.
For a team
Fucking
who came in
do it.
here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad
He
play
fucking
thus
walled me
far.
off.
That
Yep.
streak is definitely in jeopardy if this
That's on
offense
me.
keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Damn, that was a hit.
Aaron Stokes. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They'll run here.
Wow, we just get instant sheds?
They were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, we just get instant sheds.
In the wrong direction and leads to second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job of stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Where we at? 1-7? Nope, you don't get no access right now.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see so far with this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Drop 50, drop 60, 60 average, 60 average. Don't go 18.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Smith.
He just
He's going to be
drags
following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes are pretty good.
That's all they're doing,
Run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
I knew he was going to run.
First down yardage.
I knew he was running that. I knew he was running that.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get it in
This
enemy
motherfucker quick
territory
snap
just
is quick,
across
boy.
midfield at the 49.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this
He
off.
quick snapping his ass off.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so
We ain't having
often.
enough bodies
In
on
this
the line.
case, fool them with the inside run.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking of the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
Yep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You predictable as hell.
With a pick. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they take over right
I was waiting on that.
If you combine last week and
I was
this
waiting
week,
on
he's got
that.
a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I know it's an emotional
he's sitting-
game, Charles. You can't do that.
He's sitting on them
When you
damn
get into
things.
your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Rodgers now on first down.
Wow.
Rodgers intercepted a third time. And
He getting hella user abilities.
past the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen,
Hella
points have been
user.
precious so far.
He
They
getting
just
hella
took some
user.
away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
A.J. Brown, 79
Wow.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
They just got the juju magic right now. We just got to weather the storm, man. We're good enough.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man.
I got to cut him off because he's playing underneath or something like that. I just got to cut him off.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Yeah.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. In motion left is Watkins. Rodgers again now. Touchdown!
Got your bitch ass.
Sammy Watkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And getting
all we're doing is throwing underneath
field spotted at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked all.
I know you ain't got fucking shoot clock on.
Space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
I know he ain't got fucking shoot clock on.
There, he's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Got him.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's
We sitting on everything underneath 10 yards. We sitting on everything underneath 10 yards.
At their own 41. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again. And they
wait for
getting
him.
good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He ain't gone.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
He must have ran commit. He must have ran commit. I feel like he ran commit. I feel like he ran commit. I feel like he ran commit.
Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned the load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation.
Rodgers now to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I feel like I could get this.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Here's Rodgers. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw.
Touchdown!
It's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 17-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
We got 2 timeouts. Let's try to get a field goal.
And the Packers are in great shape here.
We got 2 timeouts. Let's try to get a. Let's try to get.
Well, Charles, so close.
Let's try to get a field goal.
You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will do it for
Brilliant
first half.
late half
So
management.
Halftime and what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over.
Brilliant late game management.
Quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
Brilliant late game management. Well, late half management. Brilliant.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take
Got you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets
He's sitting in the middle of the field.
Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Got him!
Touchdown.
I'm cooking his ass.
Christian Watson, 43 yards. And the
I'm cooking his ass.
Forced turnover on defense and converted into 6 points. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Be ready to get on your horse.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
What I say? Be ready to get on your horse.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now
got him again. Got him again.
And the Packers are going to take
got him again.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
Go out of bounds. They're going to strip.
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
An inside give to Jones. And they'll get this just to the
They loading the box to try to stop the run.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of
Yeah,
that
they
one.
trying to load the box to stop the
Only got
run.
a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the counter, here's
He ran
Jones.
commit.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon.
Yeah, buddy.
Not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion.
You're doing too much. Just play. You're trying your hardest to try to break the game and glitch it out and try to have them just play. None of this stuff is going to help. You're going to have to just line up and play.
Up the middle, Jones.
They didn't block him at all.
Not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean. And
Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300.
End zone. That should kick him. Oh. All right, let's see what we got.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers, and this is caught by Watkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
He blitzing. He blitzing. He blitzing. Can you get it inside there?
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good.
Like I said, we just had to get patient. Once we got patient and realized what he was doing, we adjusted and we made our move.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Great job.
They got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
What do you want to do?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run with Sanders. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing is Hurts.
Great catch. Because I was trying to swat it. They wouldn't let me swat it.
Across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Great catch.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And this
Good run.
Taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run.
This sucker got the damn
Yeah,
two
they
block
didn't get a
on.
first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
7 yards there and a first down.
I'm up. It don't matter.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders.
And a very
Good job.
determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
the middle they go with Sanders. And he's able to
Good
move his
run.
way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Sanders.
Oh, you got. But he had the juke inside, though.
Maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. They're on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Once again with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They want to...
And
Good
this
ball.
time he is in. Miles Sanders with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here.
Really?
Put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And
1st down.
Tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you get